Welcome to the first official Season 10 Revenge of the Wheel Yukon Nintendo Club Draft League Week 1 recap. We have a Gold Division game for you today between Ron and I believe, who is his opponent this week? Who's going against Ron? I forgot. The names aren't too familiar to me yet. Surely you know, Ken.
New person, Ramon.
Yeah, Ramon. I'm pretty sure. I keep saying Ramon, but I think it's Ramon. So we had Ramon facing up against Ron in the first week of the wheel. The wheel dictated in its cruel nature that the Malarkey rule set was to be placed in the Malarkey rule set. Dynamax is legal. Baton Pass is legal. All kinds of... Basically everything terrible is legal. From the rules are just lifted.
True NatDex experience.
It's the true
NatDex AG.
The true showdown player aficionados. Yes, exactly. Preferred way of playing. And also the mini wheel, I believe, was 84 EVs and just to lift the curtain, I believe. I don't remember. I think Ron used the 84. It doesn't really matter for the purpose of spectating this, but yeah, the modifier, the bonus challenge people could accept in, he was to set all of their Pokemon to flat EVs with a neutral nature. I don't remember who did that here. It probably won't matter, but yeah, we'll give it a... you good to start, Ken? Also, yep. Ken's here. I forgot to say that. Hello, Ken. All right, let's go. All right, battle begins. Ramon, is sending out his first Pokemon. We see Gigalith come out. Pretty interesting lead. I guess you get the sand for Stoutland there. Minshao comes out. What do you think?
Minshao looking pretty free here.
Yeah, that's a close combat moment. Mandibuzz might be able to take it, certainly with the overcoat preventing it from sand. But that would assume, just going for a taunt. Okay, the Mandibuzz is fine.
Prevent Rock's nice.
Yeah. Wait.
A bit of a risky play there because Minshao was not that fat.
Yeah, but I agree generally, though I think it works against Gigalith because Gigalith doesn't have anything to KO you with unless it explodes, basically. Goes for the knockoff, which is, I would agree that's the riskier play, right? Because Mandibuzz can use a flying move. It usually doesn't, but it can. We see Stoutland come out, taking Veg to the stand. Now, what I see Stoutland here is... Stoutland's not the best spring here, just because you see Corviknight, you see Toxapex. There is zero chance Stoutland will do anything, aside from being a funny pivot. But I am immediately proved wrong by the game, because Ron inexplicably leaves Minshao out, perhaps forgetting that Stoutland gets Sand Rush. I don't know what you think of that, but...
I think, yeah.
At least, if that Minshao's Regenerator, though, all is not lost, because even though it's at 4%, it gets back.
It did get... I think it might be Regenerator. Taunt, U-turn, knockoff.
It looks Regenerator. It does look like Regenerator. Yeah. So Mandibuzz comes out into Latio's decent switch in, as long as he's not reading with a Draco Meteor or a Thunderbolt. Mystical Fire does some damage, but not a lot.
Mandibuzz, yeah.
This really is a sandy-ass team. Gigalith, Stoutland, Garchomp, Mandibuzz, Jirachi. There's one member here that doesn't benefit from sand, technically. So we see Corviknight come in, a fine switcher for Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz can't do much unless Mandibuzz is taunt, then it actually does everything it needs to against Corviknight and slowly kills it. But I don't know if Mandibuzz has taunt. We see U-turn and foul play, so anybody's guess.
Probably Roost Defog last 2 slots, I'm betting.
Oh, yep, we see the bulk up come out from Corviknight, very nice. That's a fat bird. We see the Roost coming out from Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz doesn't reveal taunt here. It's going to be behind a little bit. Because Corviknight can just kind of keep going and Mandibuzz can't do anything.
Keep shrugging off those foul plays, keep Roost, and keep bulking up.
Yeah, there needs to be... And it's faster, too. So I don't know if that's the EV spread. It must be, because Mandibuzz is a decent bit faster. Oh, it's the phasing. Never mind, I'm wrong. It's not faster. I'm a silly guy. It actually might have been faster. I wasn't really looking, but... Yeah, no, it was faster, which is weird. But either way, Whirlwind was what's going on there. Good counter strategy there. Worked wonders.
Good counterattack.
Definitely. You see the Thunderbolt finally come out. Gets that nice 2-hit KO, just barely. Which is very good.
That's Specs Latios.
Maybe. Specs would do more, I think, but I might be wrong. It might be. If that's max special defense Mandibuzz, that could be Specs Latios. Latios is pretty strong. But, foul play it has to take for its hubris. I don't see why you switch there. For Ron's being very cautious. But I guess
double into Garchomp, maybe.
I guess. Well, he did read the switch into Gigalith, which I guess is good enough actually, because Thunderbolt from Latios wouldn't have done too much there, so it actually worked out in his favor. I guess he was expecting Mandibuzz to run away, which is fair. I guess I just don't really have a read on these newer players. See the bulk up come out. So I imagine Ron is either going to run away or Dynamax because he knows Whirlwind is just going to wipe away what it is. I mean, he'll go for the attack, but I think he realizes that Mandibuzz is not in a position to be one-hit KO'd here by a normal Corviknight at least. Does Dynamax get it, you think?
Maybe.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
It does indeed. Well, yeah, so now...
This is looking like Bulk Up, Roost, Brave Bird, Power Trip, maybe?
Maybe.
And just relying on
Didn't
your
we...
team for the...
We haven't seen it use Roost. Yeah, we haven't seen Roost or anything. Could be. Let's see. I guess we'll find out what it is here. Let's see. Oh, Max Airstream. So it's definitely not Power Trip, right? Otherwise, I think you'd go for Max Darkness there because that'll be decently powered. We see the Z Celebrate coming out from Jirachi. Very nice. Z Happy Hour, whatever it's called. Very nice. Full Omniboost. I wonder what it can do with it.
Lad.
Yeah, I wonder what it can do with it against Corviknight.
Flinch stuff faster.
Yeah, because Jirachi doesn't get Baton Pass. This is what you're using with it. Max Airstream again. Corviknight playing the long con, getting all the speed.
I'm surprised that Corviknight is faster. Like, I know it's +2 versus +1.
I'm not. Yeah, because Corviknight's like 60, so and Jirachi's 100. So unless it's like a super fast Jirachi, we see the funny freeze here, which is just does your heart good to see.
Yep. It's okay. Corviknight runs Scald commonly.
That's right. Every Corviknight. It would if it had it. That's what's disgusting. Never speak again. It would. It would do it. You and I both know. Molo runs Skull. That is like 4 special attack. Doesn't matter. I guess it is stab, but still. Anyway, see the Iron Heads are coming out. It's still frozen. This is really just a matter of if you get the 20% freeze to let Corviknight out, which doesn't seem to be happening anytime soon. Oh, Baton. Oh, I'm stupid. I said Jirachi didn't get Baton Pass. Well, it does. Makes me wonder why you don't do that once you get the freeze. Makes me wonder why you don't do that first thing. But I guess there's nothing really good here to break Corviknight. So that freeze, I think, is honestly crucial for Ramon there. Ramon. Fuck, keep doing it, Ramon. Because that Corviknight, it's a lot of physical attackers in this team. And with Jirachi not being a special attacker, and unless Garchomp's like a weird set that does that, which isn't that common, like there's no special attacker here, which is just disastrous against Corviknight. But thankfully, like we said, with the freeze...
With setup, yeah.
With bulk up, yeah, forgot about it. But with the freeze, Ramon really saved his hide. To be fair, I mean, he was spamming a couple ice punches, and it was 20%, not 10. So I mean, while it was a far bet, but like it wasn't the craziest thing to try and do.
He did get it first try though.
Oh, he did. Well, he was gonna be spamming it more. He was gonna use it more, I guess. Because I don't know. That was funny. All right. Let's see what's
the Gyarados
continuing
to steamroll, snowball into a big giant.
That's why you gotta run your Earthquake. Didn't kill the Pex. I mean, yeah, that's just how Toxapex is. Sometimes it will live the hit, and it gets the haze, and which is at least
No fun allowed.
No fun. Yep. Now the thing is Gyarados, if it does have another turn of Dynamax, I don't think it does. Yeah, no, it's done. If it had another turn, that would be fine because you could at least get another hard hit in there. But that was perfect timing for Ron to do that because now the Dynamax is gone. Good switch to get the Regenerator on because Gyarados still might have been able to take out Toxapex if it has a weird coverage move. Not sure what. Waterfall might have even done it. Probably not against Toxapex, but Rain boosted Waterfall will do some damage. Get rid of Latios, which is nice. Get a Moxie. This
surprises me.
And this is looking... sorry, what were you saying?
I was going to say, it always surprises me that Gyarados doesn't get Liquidation.
Yeah, a couple things don't. A couple water types. It seems to have more to do with, like... I don't know, a lot of the really fishy ones. Nah, that's not true. I guess what I'm trying to... It's the ones that, like, they want you to use Waterfall. It's weird. It's like Gyarados, I think it's part of its lore thing, where it, like, goes up the waterfalls. There's a couple others I can't think of, though. A lot of them just aren't in Sword and Shield or whatever yet. Anyway, so Clefable comes out. From that Waterfall damage, it looks like that Clefable might be unaware, but I'm really not sure. Because you think that would do more, right? Water boosted +1. That's gotta be unaware.
Yeah.
Gotta be unaware. We see the Baton Pass come out with the Minimize, just full dishonesty from Ron. All right, we see the Bidoof come out with the boost innovation. And for no particular reason, when I see a Moody Mon, Ken, I like to turn the game speed up to fast. Maybe even hyper fast, depending on how long we're here. No reason, it's just a thing I do.
Unrelated.
And with the plus 2 of so he's doing what Moody things always do kind of well, but usually you have to be faster than your opponent did this well. But thankfully, since the Bidoof has plus 2 evasion, which Ron gave it with the Clefable, he doesn't even really need to be faster, right? He just needs to get the 1 off, which he did, and then he's safe. He's home free. So if Ron got hit there by the Gyarados, it was over. Maybe not for the whole game, but certainly for that, because it was like the Bidoof just dies in one hit, right, to a +1 Gyarados. Like that's just what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But because the evasion worked, the minimize, the fit coin flip, whatever you're going to call it, I don't know what the odds are, but I'm pretty sure that's a coin flip with minimize. He got it, and now he's just off to the races. He's off to the races. Because even if Gyara can break the sub, he can just keep doing this now that he's... Well, actually, might not. I don't know if Bidoof's faster than Gyarados yet, actually, but Gyarados keeps missing the subs. So, I mean, Ramon, I'm getting really unlucky here a little bit. Not really unlucky, but certainly unlucky in the first coin flip and just can't break the sub, which is unfortunate. Especially since Bidoof's not faster than him yet. Which is a real shame because I feel like Ramon, despite kind of getting out team built here a little bit, I think Ron's team is a lot more comprehensive. I think Ramon still navigated to a point pretty well, even though there was a freeze involved. Still navigated really well to this point, so I do feel bad for him. But I mean, RNG on both sides, etc., etc. That's how it, especially certainly in the Malarkey week. That's just how it's going to go.
I've looked. +2 evasion is 60% chance to hit.
It's a 60%. Oh, okay, so it was even better than the coin flip, but still missed it. Yeah, that's too bad. But with the freeze being important, and because Corviknight might have swept otherwise, so it's just like it's RNG on both sides, which is to be expected from the Malarkey week.
Yep.
But it is very...
kills itself on Life Orb recoil.
It finally happened. And now Bidoof's faster, which is now... This is when it's really a problem, because not only if you manage to hit Bidoof, it's still going to be faster than you, so it can keep doing the stall thing. At least the sand shuts down its leftovers, which is very helpful. But
this is why we run Rock Blast, kids.
Yeah, it's too little too late. Rock Blast, assuming you can hit one, but yeah, fair enough. Rock Blast might take care of this, because its defense isn't high, and it's still Bidoof. You're right. So if he hit a Rock Blast, he probably would have taken care of this. But we see the rest come out, unfortunately. Yeah. Yes, a moment right here. I'm going to turn up the Hyperfast. So, it is very entertaining, even in a week of... And that's the thing, I mean... Obviously, Moody's going to be very good in the week where you unban everything, but it's still amusing in a week where everything's at full power to see a Bidoof sweep, because, I mean, once the Dynamaxes are gone, you can just get away with it, which is really what both Moody players did this week, which was kind of force out the Dynamax, and then it's Moody time, because Moody gets a lot harder to counter without Dynamax.
Yep. It's just a lot funny that the 1 point Bidoof ends up taking it home.
Bidoof did it.
Corviknight. Not
the Corviknight. No, the Corviknight that should have. No, it was Bidoof. Bidoof did it. That was a game. What are your thoughts overall, Ken? What'd you like? What didn't you like?
I don't like not bringing a special attacker against this team.
That's true. Yeah, the getting through the Corviknight was basically pure luck, but yeah, at least they navigated it well. No, I actually shouldn't say that. It depends. I forgot. Since the Manibus did have Whirlwind, and the Corviknight wasn't gaining attack; it was only gaining speed. He would have still been okay. He would have been okay. He would have been okay against Corviknight until it was the last Pokemon left, because he could keep Whirlwinding with Manibuzz. But once it's the last Mon left, he might have been out of luck. But yeah, so I do agree with you. But no special attacker is definitely a big mistake when you see a Corviknight and even a Toxapex. Ron, I think, made a couple mistakes, but nothing too big. I feel like Ron was mainly playing for the money. Obviously, his strategy...
biggest was forgetting Sand Rush on the dog.
Definitely, but obviously it didn't even matter, since Mancho may as well have died there, since it didn't need to come back. But definitely a big mistake, I would agree. Though you could at least Ramon's own... I keep doing that. Ramon's own mistake kind of came back, too, because he went for Wild Charge there, which is a valid read into Corviknight, but that barely allowed Minchao to live. Not that it matters too much. Yeah, the coin flip with Bidoof got him. I mean, he took a bet. Ron took a bet, and it certainly works. It was. I don't know if he could have won at that juncture, to be honest, because Ramon had so many Pokemon left. If the Bidoof didn't dodge, but it certainly worked, and that's the funny. That's why Bidoof's funny. We love him. That's why he's banned from Gen 5 Ubers or whatever. Like, it's just, you can still do it. Oh, what a game! All right. Any closing words, Ken?
Not really. I'm looking forward to week 2.
Yeah, what are we doing for week 2? The bestsellers items. That'll be a lot. It'll be a lot more sane, unless people want to make it insane, then they can. You have a lot more choice in that one. Whereas this one, it was just kind of like, I feel like a lot of teams this week were normal, like just with Dynamax users, and then some were like, "Whoa, I have dumb shit I can abuse," which sometimes worked, sometimes didn't. All right, catch you guys for the next one. Signing off.
See yas.